You know what time it is. We back on it. S1xE7 Refraction. At Alice's open house, the parents and kids are thrown together following the revelations of the gala. But for one family, the school, I'm thinking it says school, but all it says is SCHO. We're going to get into it, and we're going to see what they really talking about. Showtime. Showtime.
That's not a line. I saw your book and took you for someone with a serious interest. My mistake.
That was a weak-ass line, to be honest.
No, I'm interested.
Never mind, that was a
What's
good
happening
one.
right now?
Because she's interested.
This nigga look like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
So it's here and not here at the same time.
I guess.
Right now, we're
Not the rest of
looking
the
backwards in time.
not
Moments
wrestling,
stretch beyond
dumbass.
formal limits.
John Van Damme.
Rob Van Dam.
That's what I said, my nigga.
Yeah.
You don't even know your wrestling shit. You know what I'm saying? No
Yo.
politics wrestling.
Head
Follow
off
the channel.
wars, avoid accidents.
Oh, a humble plug.
We can network in town at my senior prom.
I don't even know what they're talking about no more.
Going back and forth. It's about staying right where we are.
Is this a young Victor Stein?
Now
Man?
position
What?
ourselves so that
Is he supposed to resemble like Chase? Because like he's young, you know
Oh,
what I mean? Is that what
I
they're
didn't even
going
think
for?
of that. Nah, they was probably just thinking of John Claude Van Damme.
Victor Stein.
Rob Van Damme.
Janet.
You know shit, bruh.
You know shit about shit. You know shit about.
I feel like we should watch that part of it. That's fire. That's fire. Shit about to hit the fan. You see it? You see the fan? Shit about to hit.
Right, you were the one menstruating during her routine.
What can I say? I'm all about that blood life. I was wondering if there's
Mommy said what you want for the store.
Some chocolate bit Buckies.
He said some chocolate chip.
I said some chocolate bit Buckies, Black. Why you keep playing with me, Black?
a spot open. I'm really good, practicing a lot, and just want to be a part of something, you know?
Yeah. You know, we have a spot for you.
Really?
That's creepy as shit.
She about to ask. He about to ask about the picture.
Well, I thought maybe we could talk a little first. About this.
But before he got injured and before he was injected,
I'm done.
Yeah.
he was on Chase's side. Like, he was
Right before, but that was when the brain cancer was really fucking with him and he was vulnerable. You know what I mean? And he felt like his time was running out.
sorry.
Now he knows his time ain't running out no more.
no.
And now, you know, I feel like after he's healed now he had the momentary like memory loss, and now he's back to like his old ways. So that's why he's abusive, that's why he's aggressive. That's why, I don't know, this shit.
But he's not listening to his own time machine. His memory of the time. We'll talk about it.
That was Mom's? Mom stepped up to the plate? Yo. She deadass killed him too, right? Son gotta be dead.
So, remember at the beginning, the time machine, older Chase was like, don't pick up the fist of guns?
Yeah,
But he did.
yeah.
So he didn't listen to his own advice. Like, no matter how.
Well, I
whether he
mean,
was
to me,
changing or
the
not.
future. You know how whenever it comes to like time and shit like that and time travel, or it's like whatever happened type shit. So like if older Chase is telling him don't pick up the fist of gods, that means that it happened, and that's why he's warning him not to, because he's seen what happens when he does. So the fact that he's got to tell him, it means it happened.
But then
So
there's an
then
argument.
he's telling him, and I mean,
There's an
It
argument.
was just bound to happen, is what I feel.
But there is an argument that could be stated that if he didn't see that clip,
He might not have.
he might not have picked
And
up
I agree.
the
It's like the
dollars.
That's So Raven shit.
Yeah.
It's like how she'll see a vision and then she'll do something to prevent that, and that ends up being what causes it.
Yeah.
So like if older Chase had never said shit, he might have never thought to do it.
Mhm.
All right, so here's how I'm thinking of it. Maybe, all right, he was the abusive father. That's what we saw. Abusive.
Yeah.
That was him from the start, right? Then the brain cancer really starts getting to him. He gets vulnerable. It softens him up. And so that's why he starts spending time with Chase.
Mhm.
Feels like his time is running out. His time is limited. Then he finds out the affair shit. He knows the affair shit is going on.
Yeah.
That's fucking with him too. So then he gets healed, right?
Mhm.
And it almost seems like he forgot all about it. So he was either fronting or he really had like temporary memory loss where he totally forgot that wifey was stepping out on him for Silicon Valley, right?
But it was like the front end was kind of like it was scenarios where you can't really tell if it's fronting or not.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it could have been front, could have been not. That's I'm up in the air about.
Mm.
And then we see him at this open house, and now he's being like real aggressive. And
Well, friendly at first, but then like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you see Silicon Valley,
well,
then he
nah,
starts-
because even before, well, yeah, he sees Silicon Valley, and
because even he was
And-
asking the questions.
yeah, he was being friendly and
Yeah,
like,
I mean the fact that he was even there, he doesn't go to those events.
yeah.
So,
So
it's
that
kind
was
of like.
that was kind of bugging me out. That was kind of weird.
Mhm.
That I can't figure out. And then he's acting real bold. Sees Silicon Valley, then sees Chase's coach, asks for him to be reinstated.
Mm.
And then obviously the end.
Well,
I don't-
another thing, it could be that he changed for good when he was healed, but the medicine has side effects.
Yeah,
Because
that's the
also-
that's the easiest explanation. Yeah.
Because also with Gert's dad, he was experiencing some side effects after that one drop.
And he was excited, same
Yeah.
kind of way that
Mhm.
Victor was like super pumped, super excited. See, and I'm thinking like, is that because are we seeing through them? Are we seeing like Jonah? Is that just like,
Parts of Jonah.
yeah, like that's the type of shit he be on, where he's kind of, he got that aggressive
Mm.
side. I don't know what else. Yo, Alex he's
You want
trying to
some
keep
shit?
it on the low, but you know he's up to something, bro.
Yeah.
But Nico on that ass though.
He asking the same question.
Yeah. And once your shorty start asking questions, you're not getting away from that.
Yeah.
See, the parents are getting their shit figured out though, cause you know how I mentioned like the kids are kind of in shambles, you know, and the parents are also kind of in shambles too, cause you know you got the affair going on, you know they can't really trust each other. Got the kids on the same shit. Molly's out here snitching, blah blah blah. So they were
Well, she
both
wasn't
kind of
snitching.
not snitching, but like she kind of snitched. Not for the purpose of snitching, but she let the secret out. Man, don't start defending her now, B. We all saw it. We saw what happened.
I don't know.
Look, she let the cat out the bag, basically. How you gonna question that?
Not
She
really.
spoke to Wilder's parents. She spoke to Alex's parents.
Well, she just texts the mom.
And
Sorta like-
at the gala, she told her like she saw something. Remember? She basically told, bro. I don't know how you defending this. Like, we know what's up. People gonna get on you in the comments.
I don't
with this,
think.
and I hope they do.
Nah, I wouldn't call it snitching. I would just.
It's not like snitching like for the purpose of snitching. Like
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to what you said earlier. You said the parents got their shit together, and the kids like don't.
I'm saying
I
they
would
both started this episode off where neither of them really had their shit together. But you see the parents in just this episode, they started to get their shit together. The affair ended. Tina agreed to take back Silicon Valley. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of getting their shit together. The only thing is Victor at the end, obviously.
So,
But they set out to get their shit together because Jonah was like, family is everything. And boom, what did they do? They started fixing shit.
Okay, so at this point, I would think it's the opposite. I would think the kids, for the knowledge that the kids have on the whole situation, I would think they are getting their shit together.
Oh no, they getting their shit together in terms of uncovering it.
And the parents are still not.
They're on the defense. They're trying to hide shit. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in terms of trust within the group, and how to move forward and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they're trying to hide their shit right now, but the parents at the same time, they were able to pull it together and be like, all right, like, there's something bigger going on. We got to stop with this extramarital affair.
Well,
bullshit.
not within the group.
What are you
Because
talking about?
okay, so the points that I'm gonna bring up is the parents saying, yo, Molly you should move Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that wasn't a group decision. That was a small portion of the group.
Yeah, I'm not.
Them
stopping the extramarital affair, that's not a group decision too. It's just the point I'm making is that
But everyone in that group doesn't have trust with each other.
Oh, I agree.
They sort of like live by this code of like, we're a family, we gotta trust each other. But they still are not.
They're still not all together.
Yeah,
yes.
because you got the dialogue of like Tina and Caroline's mom was like, yo, we each other's right hand. Then you got the four
they doing their own little shit but at the same time they doing it all for pride. Right or wrong? Sending Molly away is a thing to protect pride, right or wrong? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a side decision they made on that side, and the stopping the affair was made on this side, but it's all for the purpose of pride. Right?
But that's not like a good thing.
What you mean it's not a good thing?
Because, I mean, pride is like, they're the villains.
I know, I'm saying it's a good thing for the pride. I'm not saying it's a good thing for like, the bad guy's about to win. I'm saying it's a good thing for pride. If you're the Runaways, the kids, you had your opportunity because, look, they kind of all over the place. But now they're getting their shit together. Meanwhile, they kind of got y'all against the ropes because now they about to send Molly away. You still can't trust Alex right now because Alex on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to get at.
I still wouldn't call it snitching.
All right, she didn't snitch.
I think,
like she ratted out the group, but she
fucked up.
She fucked up for sure. Yeah. If you just
I think it's just an emotional state where she's just like, yo,
I mean,
I want to know about my parents.
I get it. I'm not saying like fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. Like, damn, she a snitch. Snitches get stitches. Like, I'm not going hard. I'm saying, I just mean like, you know, she let it slip. How about that? She didn't snitch. It wasn't
she let it slip. That's kind of a weird relationship, Jonah and Carolina's mom.
That's an understatement.
But I think the way that they described Jonah was like, is he the one who saw the spectrum?
He's like next level. He's like he's
like
the only one at that level.
It would kind of be like not knowing so much about that whole religion, but like if the spectrum is like an equivalent to God, then Jonah is like Jesus.
Yeah. He's the only one to. Only one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, my brothers, for coming out to the support group, the only ones. Well, we all have women, but they
only one.
She said that. But what if she's lying? What if that's like a cover-up?
What is a cover-up?
Like, Jonah's the one to see the spectrum. Because it makes her look less like a slut. Less of a slut. Like, the fact that she, like, cheated on her husband. I didn't just cheat on you with some regular schmegular. I cheated on you with Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, Like,
Well,
he's
it's
the
almost-
one. He's the one. Like, I was important to him and his thing. Like, that's why I did it, rather than he's just.
And
so.
Jonah has his own agenda, so like.
Yeah, and he's
which
not.
we don't really know yet.
And he's not afraid to show it. Like, he's on some. Like, he's using her husband all of a sudden. You know, last episode when we saw the end of episode 6, when he, you know, pulled Frank to the side. I believe that's his name, right?
Yeah, Frank.
And it was like, oh, like, you already know he's about to use him for something. And so, yeah, I don't know.
And I think part of his plan too is to sort of get rid of the church. Well, not get rid of it, but he's saying at some point it's gonna.
And I think it's just gonna become about pride, and then the school maybe, because he mentioned it. He was like, I something with the construction site. So. Because
that's whatever his situation is.
To me, that's his ultimate goal.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Because when he came in, when we saw him 15 years ago with Darius, when they was in jail, his shit was real estate. And he wanted to own that property or whatever. To me, that's his role. If he comes in saying that, we know like that's his goal, like in the midst of everything else going on right now. His ultimate goal is that school and, you know, real estate and stuff.
Yeah. And then when you speak of pride, like, he's pride. Like, everything that they're doing is ultimately for Jonah's benefit. But I don't think everyone, like, realizes that. I think because they were given X amount of power in whatever field, they feel like, you know, I'll do this little, like, devil shit, sacrificing people.
On the side.
But I still
that's just my side gig, but I'm doing me.
Oh yeah, I'm doing me.
Yeah, they kind of overlooking in there, like it's become such like an afterthought, you know, like they were leading these lives with a couple little sacrifices on the side, you know what I mean? But now it's like, nah, Jonah's back, so now shit really getting going, and that's it, right?
From the whole world for the taking.